Hey, it's Persona. Highly requested, highly sought after. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this part in. So just get the little snippet and cut. And we're back. Okay. So, little background. As I set up the controller for the millionth time I've played this goddamn thing. What was I gonna say? So, this is the game that got me into Persona. Like, I played the PS3 version that emulated the PS2. It was the PS2 version, but you could play it on a PS3. Like, you could download it from the store. And I enjoyed it a lot, and I was like, oh, cool. Hooray. Yippee-ki-yay. And, like, I enjoyed it, but the difference was... Make sure that's accurate. Why is it's making me do this for this new controller, and it just treats my other one as... Stop texting me. When it just treats my other one as a 360 controller, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. What did I use for the unthrottle button last time? That's... And speed toggle. Pause. No, I guess that's right. I gotta remember how... Untoggle. Oh, it is just while I hold it down too. Yeah, good. Yeah, so this is the game that got me into Persona. I played it... probably... back in 2011, 2012. I couldn't get into the PS3 version, or I'm going to call it the PS3 version, but you know what I mean. I couldn't get into it, but the PSP one, because the movement was like so streamlined, because you just had to like click on different parts of where to go, I actually got into it, and I beat the game, and I was surprised that a game this good could go under my radar. Like, I couldn't believe that, double checking this. I couldn't believe that I'd never heard of this game, or this series. Welcome to the world of P3P. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. Of course, the game will change based on the main character's gender. Using a male main character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original P3. It's recommended for new players who have not yet experienced P3. The female main character added to the game is not just for female players. It's also for veterans of P3 and P3 FES who want a new perspective. Now, please choose a gender. We are going to be a girl, because I was already a guy, and I want to see what's different. Okay. Difficulty setting. Your choice will not influence the storyline, just combat. I did normal last time. Let's just do hard. Actually, this is already a hard game. I think I can change it later. Let's do normal. I don't like the beginning of games when you've got like 2 skills and a fucking wooden stick to beat people to death with, and the game is on hard. Kingdom Hearts suffers from this a lot. I think the original Persona 4 suffers from it too, because I played that on hard. So we'll just stick to normal. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guiding key. Well, I mean, with your heart as your guide. Sure hope I can play this opening movie. Because if I remember, this one's pretty important. Terminal Station, evening. Station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out.
Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't notice they played this music in the beginning.
No, I can't.
Also, shout out to this fucking fake out. Inside the new city passenger train on A.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered.
Already unrealistic, because you cannot understand what train conductors are
We
saying.
apologize to any customers who were in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai.
It's not a real place.
Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port I. Please take care to board before our departure.
Is that the dude who voices Ken in what's his face? You arrived late, it's almost midnight. Ah, The Dark Hour. Oh, here we go. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. Probably best to hurry to the dorm. Yeah, everything has turned green. Let's just ignore it. What could go wrong? She walked in the station, you noticed coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. Ah, I see. The vampires are out again. It's an eerily gigantic moon. Think of the tides. Excuse me. Gecko High School. I can't pronounce the whole thing. Gecko High School. I dorm. The dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet. My Japanese pronunciation is not terrific.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Oh my god, this guy's so creepy. He makes me want to die. I feel like death when he's around. Unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract.
Why do you look like you're in a jail uniform?
There's no need to be scared.
Also, every time they blink, it messes up the emulator. Yeah.
It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Nah, not about that life. Something's written on the paper. I choose it this fate of mine own free will. Below it is a blank, or is a blank to sign your name. They always make me do it backwards, which I hate. Okay, they actually tell me it's first name this time. One of the games did it backwards and it messes me up every time. I'm playing as a girl. I don't know how to name girls. I don't have like I don't have names prepared for this. I don't know what to go. Oh, those persona keys sound great. No. What's the back button? How do I delete? There's no delete function. Circle's not working. Alright, well. I also can't press start. What do you want from me? What? Like, what? Oh, okay. I think it did mess up, though. Oh, I see. Okay. They made it weird. Okay, first name. I don't know how to name girls without being offensive or being weird. Alright, well, when I was, one of my go-to names, what did I call him? Oh, wait a minute, I've got one. Yeah, this is fine. Because this one sounds like a real name. Okay. And then last name, I will keep my last name of Zalis, because then when people call me Zalis-kun, I'll know they're talking about me. Alright.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
Who's there? How can you be? But it's...
Hello, I'd like to check in my dorm, please.
Don't tell me.
Girl's holding something. It looks
Wait.
like a gun.
The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's she?
She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here.
Wait, fuck! Oh no! If I play as a girl, I don't get to participate in the waifu wars. I am the waifu. No! I mean... I guess enter the Husbando Chronicles. Well... Guess I'm gonna have to figure out what my options are. Stop. Please. Please. God damn it, I'm not free right now. Please. God damn it, stop texting me. She was a transfer student. It was a last minute decision to assign her here. She
okay
went
for her to
to be
be
here.
I guess this is
see.
Yukari Takeba.
Yukari, or I think she's. I
just
think her
like
full
you.
name is like Yukarichi, but they shortened it for the localization.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Nice to meet you. Why do you have a gun? Isn't this a normal dorm? Why do you have a gun?
Well, it's sorta like a hobby.
What are you, me in Persona 5?
Well, not a hobby, but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor.
Nice distraction
Your things
change.
should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Maybe one day in a Persona game, we'll get same-sex options just to spice it up. Because I'd love to see that Valentine's Day interaction when you got both sides just being like, "What?"
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
Signed a contract. Does that boy live here? Oh, what
What
boy?
are you talking about?
Okay, does he know what you're talking about? Can I ask you
On your way
something?
here from the state...
What do you
You
mean?
know what I... Never mind. It seems like, well, I bet... I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
I gotta look up the voice actors because it's gonna bother me. I have to keep stopping this game to look up voice actors. And I know that's annoying, but I don't really care about your opinion at this point. This is a part of me that I need to know. Oh, the protagonist is played by Laura Bailey. That's cool. Let's see. Yukari is Michelle Ruff. Junpei I knew. Mitsuru is Tara Platt. I guess that makes sense when I hear it. Aki. Oh my god, this is the fucking Critical Role, like, reunion again. Actually, just more of like all of these voice actors are like all famous. Okay. Walk down the stairs. It's your assigned room. Use the directional buttons of the analog stick to move the cursor. Hold down the circle button to make the cursor move faster. Also press the R1 button to display all the icons that can be accessed. The R1 button again to hide the icons. Press triangle button to... so much. So yeah, I think in the original game... I don't remember. I think in the original version of... No. Oh, there he is. In the original version of Persona, I think you had to walk around to find each of these places. Okay, I don't know why they're giving me the moon cycle. That's not helpful. You're retired today. You should go to bed early. What are you, fucking Morgana? Leave me alone. Fuck, I forgot how great the music was in this game. Tired today. Just go straight to bed. Nothing will happen here.
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
No.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
No, I'll just sit around here and have no options.
Okay.
She is much nicer than she is to the main male protagonist. Inside the passenger train.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh?
Nope.
This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now.
Looks like every Japanese school in every Japanese anime and game I've ever seen.
Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here. You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left, and that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Hey baby, give me those digits.
Hey, about last night. See you later.
This music in the background sounds like it came from a Final Fantasy game. Or Final Fantasy 13 specifically. There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Press square to select an area and go there immediately. Please make use of this function to move around. You can talk to... I could talk to all these people, but that would be a waste of time. Can't find your name. For it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Salta Zalis. Closer notice that your name, that the name Yukari Nakaba is also on the list. She's in the same class as her. Alright, let's... Faculty office hallway, 'cause it's the only place you're letting me go. Faculty office, bulletin board again. Enter.
Oh, are you the new student?
I am. Don't play games with me.
11th grade, correct?
Yep, that's me.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
Because I cause a lot of trouble.
In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago?
Well,
Your parents...
20, but...
I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
Your apology is not for my benefit, it's so that you can save face. So I'd appreciate if you wouldn't stop trying to look like a hypocrite.
I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our
It's not a
school.
class. English is a class.
My, aren't you polite? Girls like you should be an example for others.
That's racist.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
I mean, the good news is my teacher isn't a rapist or a raging asshole, so...
Begin the new school year. I'd like each of you to remember the proverb: if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
What if your job pays you per the hour, regardless of how you do, and therefore you shouldn't overexert yourself?
When applied to student life...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I heard we got a transfer student. Yep, I've seen her too.
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Miss Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
It's pretty great, actually.
Sup, dude? You look like a deer in headlights.
You sound like a guy who preys on girls at cons. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
That's the only Vic Phenomena joke I'm gonna make. Don't agree with what he's been accused of, but there's no proof yet. I mean, you've been hearing weird shit about him for years, so I'll let it go. Regardless of his stuff, he is a talented voice actor, and while I don't know about his work going forward, I mean, I can at least appreciate the work he's done. So we'll leave it at that. No fights in the comments.
I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
Can you let you wear a hat in class?
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
Fucking messages that came out in 2006 that could very much be repeated in 2019.
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway.
I know I said I wouldn't make any more jokes, but come on, guys. It's right there in the dialogue. I'm glad to have a friend.
A friend? Oh, you mean me?
It hurts. Too real.
Yeah, I'm glad we ended up in the same class too.
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun. By the way, you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you, walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What is she, your nanny? Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything. If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it. Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet?
No, but, I mean, the text is written in red, so I imagine it must be important.
Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested?
Obviously they can join. We're half the Oh, God. Am I fighting against the patriarchy in this game?
You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
I feel like... I don't know why I'm taking it weirdly personal every time there's something about girls here. I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me. Alright. I do kind of miss that, living in this dorm with them, because then they would always say, like, no, welcome back, or blah, blah, blah. And they don't really say that in the other ones. Just because you live alone. This music reminds me of music from, like, Sonic Adventure 2. Just looking around. I don't like the two different people told me to go to bed. That's suspicious. I don't want to... Okay, here we go. Since this is a Persona game, it's on rails for a while. Later at the dormitory, a young man walked down the stairs. Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit. Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
Oh my god, Liam O'Brien at his best.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Well... Character says this isn't a game inside of a video game, cliche. Have you hear a conversation? Did you hear the rumor? About a bathroom? No, not this one. I mean the story about the first year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. Her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, it's coming, it's coming. Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? First bell is rung. While the Persona games are great for showing school life and stuff like that, it'll never come close to Bully, which actually made you go to classes and stuff. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at our first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Why him? I'd rather teach Tsubo Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but also produced fine literature. Whenever it's not in the textbook, well, just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did say was my favorite author? So does she like Kubota? That's right, so you were listening to me after all. You know, I like to pay attention. You really saved my bacon. She gave me the answer. She must pay attention in class. She said it like 10 seconds ago. But yeah, gotta get those answers right in a Persona game. Nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the dorm. I mean, there's plenty to do. You're just not letting me, because it's the beginning of the game. Carrie's out of here talking with an unfamiliar man.
So, this is our new guest.
Good evening.
I've been taught not to trust people with that hair color in Persona games.
My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
I mean, join the rest of everything else in this game, that's hard to say.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes.
I mean, I can say my own name, but then again, my own name is like 9 letters long.
I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
Fuck, I could have named myself Nicole. Fuck. Damn it. Alright, whatever.
Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Why did you come here? Who else lives here? I saw something odd.
You saw something strange. Like what?
The sky was
You were
green.
Probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know.
Oh my god. This game is so sexist.
Do you have another question? To
Why'd you
welcome
come here?
Speaking of which,
She's upstairs.
as diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question? To welcome you. Speaking of which,
Oh, there's a speed up. Oh, sort of.
there were only 4 students in this dorm.
That's a waste of money.
You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
No, not really.
Then I hope now if you must be tired from, as they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
You'll get used.
Man, people just keep telling me to go to bed. Later, at a certain room in the dormitory. Oh, good.
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think...
Well, let the dark hour.
This sucks.
Upbeat music's playing from the radio that the man threw away.
Presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Boom. They said the time is now midnight and then had to wait 5 seconds, so... feel lied to. Ooh.
What the? What's happening to me?
Tuesdays, am I right? Be great if I actually guessed the day that it's supposed to be. Back at a certain room in the dormitory. Oh, it's fucking Wednesday. It was
She's
so close.
Still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she...
As you can see, she's asleep. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential, although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now. In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Nah, you should let me do shit.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad.
You should feel bad. This is garbage. Master. What kind of tartar sauce is this? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
Or unless you pull up in a fucking limo in the middle of the fog. Or unless I'm being tried for something. I don't know. It depends, but you're full of shit.
Henceforth, You shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return, that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
No deal. I'm a teenager. It's not my nature. I understand.
Hold on to this. There is
Velvet
still
key.
one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps, till we meet again.
The Velvet Room theme always reminds me of like the hymn from Final Fantasy X. You get a strange dream. Time to go to school. Yeah, man, I'm so sleepy. It's times like this best sleep during the class. You never notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Don't sleep in class. What? Why do you have to be all serious? The feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. We have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Dakota. There's always one bad teacher. Ahem, I'm Mr. Dakota. I'll be teaching you classic literature. Teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. Students, the other teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired? Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. Persevere. Hey, you listening to me? Wake up, children. Open your textbooks. First in our syllabus is Ise Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it da bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. It's because you're a shit teacher. Literature can be fun. You just gotta not suck at your job. Meet Ikari at the shoebox and decide to go back home. Paulina Mall.
Have you come here before?
Or Palutina Mall, I'm sorry.
A
Come here
lot of
before?
Gekukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too.
Why did she
There's
pronounce
also a
karaoke
nightclub,
that way?
but that's kinda not for us yet.
The Palutina Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school. It's giving me PTSD. When beautiful, it must be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. No point in talking to them yet. Cause it's not letting me go to my room. I'm literally just trying to get to my bed. I don't remember which door it is. Why have you done this to me? Making room. Kahio's room. All these empty rooms imply that there are going to be much more students at some point. Yukari's room, Tsuri's room, vacant room, vacant room. Why is my room not next to one of theirs? That doesn't make sense. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. It's because I didn't sleep in class, even though I got a full night's sleep. I even got an extra hour of sleep. Come on, guys. Remember being in high school and waking up at like 5 or 6 a.m.? Shit was garbage. Certain room in the dormitory.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very
Even those who
interesting.
have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But
That's 'cause
we're
I got the
treating her
wild
like
card.
a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Hooray. Action, suspense.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You
Oh,
gotta
it's
be
a full
kidding
moon.
me.
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
What about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
Mitsuru and Akihiko as like the adults are pretty great. Welcome by a loud noise. Should you go check outside? Go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry,
Wake
I'm
up.
coming in.
Feel the hesitation. Sorry, I'm coming in.
I don't have time to explain.
Let's get out of here now. Okay.
Downstairs. We'll lead through the back door. Wait, take this.
And do a long, thin implement. It seems to be a
let's go.
naginata. Alright. Don't return your first room rear entrance. Should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yeah.
Be careful. The
More than
one
one
we're
enemy.
fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What?
Oh, well. To the roof with us. Second floor. What was that?
It's keep.
I couldn't see it. It was too dark. There was some shadow in the way.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
You're a fucking idiot if you think a locked door is going to save that.
Huh?
That's pretty fucking funny, actually.
You
Look at
gotta
this.
be kidding me.
Look at this fool. This magician.
They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this
Wait,
place.
hang on.
We call them shadows.
Trying to. Is there a body that's connecting all these? Or are these just a bunch of floating separate, like, connected arms? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem.
This is gonna be a fake battle.
Here goes.
For a game that came out in 2006, this doesn't look that bad, all things considered. Oh, weird. Female Orpheus. That's not Orpheus. That's Thanatos. And he's literally kicking the shit out of this thing. So I don't know at what point the audio stopped for me. So I think it just stopped, so I only just missed it, but I'm gonna try and get that again anyway. Hang on. I don't know how to do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. That's odd. Don't know why I have to resync there now. Okay, as long as things are still going, it's odd.
What on earth was that?
But yeah, Thanatos just kicked the shit out of him. That was pretty great. So, Orpheus is actually the one persona design I really don't like. I don't like Orpheus's design. I like Arsene and I like Izanagi, but I don't like Orpheus, like, at all. In its original form, you've obtained a new persona. I am thou, thou art I.
Is it over? It's still moving.
Beast of the Shadow is heading for Yukari. Wait, you have to save her. Generic Shadow, get out of here. Alright, so you're only gonna let me attack, huh? No, I could bash, okay. So Persona is a cool thing where for physical skills, they don't cost MP, they cost some of your HP. So you get to basically use your HP as a way to cast skills, which is dope. And then, like, regular skills cost SP. Felt a recent surge of energy after recent battle. Level up. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You are now able to create personas up to level 3. Something inside of you has changed. Orpheus is leveled up. Strength increased by 1, magic by 1, energy by 1. And we learned Agi, which is good. Da-da-da. Monsters are gone. It seems Yukari is safe too. Feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness. Blah. Thud.
Are you okay? Come on, please. Can you hear me? Answer me.
This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Persona.
Persona is a facet of your You can think of it as a...
Persona is the monster that
Please.
does that. Social links are your interaction with other people.
I should next time we meet. Until farewell.
Later, Igor. Thankfully, I know I can always trust you. I slept for a week? What? Excuse me? Head is getting clearer. See a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
How long, have you been here long?
Goodness, I was the doctor couldn't find anything wrong with... I'm sorry, but your power...
What are those things?
They're what we're fighting, and the power you used. We'll explain everything like... I wanted to... I'm sort of like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died. My mom and I are... You're all of... To be honest, but it didn't seem fair. It was back in... There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the... He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping... That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan. Of course, I panicked and was... I'm sorry. You were...
I'm scared too.
And here I am telling you while I was waiting. I've been hiding so many... So... Thanks. All right. I'll let the others know you...
Hooray! Friendship.
Oh, and, a second your girls... Bye.
Oh, it's 4/19. I actually slept right through Mark's birthday. The 18th. Get up and blaze. Long time to see what's up. You have an upset stomach tonight? I got something to tell you. What is it? Actually. Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Someone's full of energy. I could hear you all the way over here. Hey, it's Yucatan. You two live in the same dorm. You came separately today. It's because you caused too many rumors again? I just left a little late. Anyways, need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? Are you feeling better? I'm sorry I hit you with this first thing in the morning, but wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm school. Don't forget. How could I? That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, I've got to... It's tough being an adult. Next to the Jomon period, when did the samurai get their day in the sun? I'm gonna ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey Junpei, what are the styles of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to tell something about that way back? Quick, what the heck is he talking about? Man, I got no fucking idea. Elevated houses. Okay. Game was wrong. It didn't tell me what the right answer was? Fuck. Persona 3 was brutal. There's something going on. On in the dorm. You decided to go back early. Please give me the chance to save. Shall we go to the 4th floor? Thank you. Save. Alright, and that's it for Persona 3. Let me know if you want to see more. Yeah, that's it. Let me know if you want to see more. I may go back and just change my name to Nicole. Like, just do all that opening stuff again. Because Salta, I don't mind as a name, but it's just not as cool. It's Atlas backwards, if you didn't catch it. Which is the name I usually use in games. Or not usually, but I use it like maybe a third of the time. But yeah, see you guys. Have a good one. It's time for the Patreon and YouTube thank yous. Hey everyone, just another month. I just want to thank the same people and some new people, so thanks again. Urtrev for $1, Sean and Norm for $1 as well. You guys are awesome, thank you. Carlos for the 2, Azor for the 3, Maz and Happy both hanging on strong with their $5 Patreon. And then ENIAC and Connor, thank you for the 10. And new this month, Sean Thomason, thank you for the $10 Patreon sub. I really appreciate it. And then Michael Smith and John Barnett both at 15. You guys are all amazing, and I love you guys. Thank you. And then on top of that, for the YouTube sponsorships, I can't breathe in this, oh my god. Thank you to Electric Narwhal and Raptax, both just about to pass 1 month. Michael Smith and John Barnett for at 1 month as well. And Louisa, ENIAC, and Maz at 2 months. Thank you guys. Once again, just a general reminder, you get access to early videos, and that stuff does just by subbing to either of these in the Discord, and then linking it with the Discord. Too complicated. I literally can't breathe in this thing. And yeah, thank you guys, and look forward to seeing you next month. It'll be a lot less horrifying than it is right now. So, see ya. Some people are gonna unsub to me, and that's fine.